Hi, my name is Neil Cooper. I'm a physician with Kaiser Permanente. I'm here today at Whole Foods. You can see the beautiful fruits and vegetables behind me. I want to talk to you a little bit about plant-based nutrition, particularly because we have the Plant Power Challenge, which is coming up soon. Here at Kaiser, we use different terms interchangeably. We use the term Plant Power Challenge. We use the term whole food, plant-based, low-fat nutrition. We use that interchangeably with the term vegan. Now, it may not be technically correct to use all these together, but here at Kaiser, we mean the same thing. Many people have asked, what do you mean by whole food, plant-based, low-fat nutrition? Well, let's break it down into its component parts. So whole food means anything that comes from the earth. That would be off the vine, from the tree, growing from the ground, as opposed to something that is processed. Processed foods tend to take away the nutrients, tend to add certain fats and salts and preservatives to the food, and the food becomes much more calorie dense and less nutritious. So when walking through the aisles of the grocery store, when you see boxes of food, typically those are processed foods. We prefer, and it's healthier to eat the whole food, not the processed food. So an example might be a potato. A potato which comes right from the ground is very healthy. Have that with lunch, have that with dinner, as opposed to potato chips in the package. That has a lot of added fat, added salt, added preservatives, not so healthy. That's the whole food part. Plant-based means any of the foods, again, that come from nature. Anything that is not animal-based. And then, of course, low-fat. A handful of peanuts a day is good, but sitting down with a two-pound bag of peanuts, watching TV, not so healthy. That has a lot of fat to it. So whole food, plant-based, low-fat diet. Three years ago, if you had told me, Neil, you're going to become a vegan, I would have said, you're crazy. I'm not a tree-hugging hippie, which nothing wrong with that, but that just wasn't me. And I had to have my protein. I like to work out. I needed a lot of energy. I had to have my heart-healthy fish and my egg whites. Turns out that I was completely wrong. After having my own health situation, I realized through studying, looking at the medical literature, the scientific literature, and going to certain meetings, that a plant-based, whole food, low-fat diet is much, much healthier for all of us. Today, I have never looked back. It's funny how the palate changes. After 21 days, 28 days, maybe 4 or 5 weeks, your palate completely changes. And foods that I used to think I could not live without, the cheeses, the milk, the meats, I no longer crave. I can pass by them without any difficulty. And in fact, today, I crave foods that I never had before. Brussels sprouts, for instance, I love them. I never had them before. This is a much healthier way of eating. It turns out that the medical literature and the scientific literature shows for about the past 20 years that a plant-based diet is a much healthier diet. Animal products have all of the good macronutrients that all of us need. There's no doubt about it. Animal products also provide metabolic byproducts in our body that are not so good for us. Science demonstrates that the metabolic byproducts during digestion cause a low-grade inflammation in our bodies. That does not happen with plant-based foods. In fact, plant-based whole foods contain antioxidants, whereas many of the metabolic products from animal products actually cause the formation of free radicals, oxidative stresses, and promote an inflammatory process. So I want you to have the same fun that I've had on this road to plant-based nutrition. I want you to have the same empowering feeling, the same fun, and the same good feeling, high energy that I have experienced over the past 2 years. Good luck, have fun, and let me know about your story. Thank you.